Yo, what is good, my boys? We back. It's another week. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. Hope the viewers had a great weekend. It is Tuesday, March 16th. We're going to be here with another great episode of the Radical Souls Podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ethan. And if you haven't yet and you're watching this for the first time, subscribe below.
Word. Watch the whole episode. If you like it, subscribe. If you like it, like it. And if you like it, send it to one of your boys, your girlfriend, your girls, whatever friend group you got. Boyfriend, however you get, your cousin, your aunts, uncle. If they're going to like it, send it to them. Because that comes a long way. And if you help us out, maybe one day, who knows, we can help you out one day down the line. Who knows? That's how stuff happens, you feel me? That's how the real world works, right, Chris?
Yes, sir. You gotta scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. Pause.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to pause in there.
But, no. How's everybody doing today?
We good, bro. I'm loving this opening topic Ethan brought up. Ethan, what's going to be the opening topic today?
3 unpopular opinions. There's very funny ones too, so I hope you guys enjoy them.
Word. Chris, you're wearing a New York Yankee hat. Baseball season's down the line, but right now we're in basketball season, and we got to talk about that Battle of New York that went down between the Nets. Well, I wouldn't even call it Battle of New York.
We got to talk about that robbery, son.
Oh, hell yeah. Bro,
highway robbery.
We're going to get into that. And don't get it twisted. It wasn't like full highway robbery, but we're going to get into that. So if you want to hear about our NBA takes, stay on, and we're going to talk about the Knicks and Nets game. And if you like football, we're going to be talking about NFL because yesterday was the first day of tampering, and it went down.
I was going to say, a lot of stuff went down yesterday and this morning, so we're going to talk about it.
Word. And one of the big teams we're going to talk about, because we all hate this team, and, who wants to see these people do anything good, is the Patriots. And we're going to give our take on them, and if some people here think it's going to be better for them or same old, same old. So, with that being said, guys, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
So, Ethan, since you brought up the topic, I'll let you reintroduce it, and you could throw out your 3.
All 3 of us have 3 personal, unpopular opinions that we feel very strong about, We're just going to bring it out there to you guys. First, for me, The Breakfast Club as a classic movie, overrated. Out of all the movies, Good Will Hunting, Forrest Gump, Ferris Bueller, I'll take all of them over The Breakfast Club, without a doubt.
Okay.
And
do you want to dive into that, or do you want to do your?
Yeah, no. I want to see how you get every unpopular opinion. I want to see how you guys react.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in real quick. I feel like it is unpopular of like the top 5 or like top 10, like 80s, 90s movies. Like it's definitely on the bottom of that list. But you gotta watch it as like, I don't know. It's very like I said before, it's a very draggy of a movie. It kind of does drag along, and it is kind of long. I think it's over like 2 hours. But like the ending and like, like the good heartiness of everything at the end, and like it's one of those movies that like you got to watch once and you're like, all right, I'll watch that. Like it's all right, classic, blah, all right, next. But I feel like it wasn't a bad movie. It just drags ass, better said.
Yeah, that's been my thing with that movie. Like I tried to watch it one time, I remember on TV. So imagine it's already a dragging movie, and then they throw commercials in between. I'm just like, you know what? We'll try this again later. Like I ain't doing it. And I never.
That has to be a bored Netflix watch. If they ever put that on Netflix, that has to be like one of those like, all right, bro, it's like Tuesday at 1:00. I literally have nothing to do. Let's watch The Breakfast Club as I do something else. I don't know. That's one of those movies.
Exactly. And going to the second one, you can, even if you don't like tomatoes, you can have ketchup. How you guys feel about that?
I know some people that will not touch a tomato like on anything, and I'm just like, bro, you're putting ketchup on the sandwich. But like, I get it because like there's some sandwiches like I feel like a chicken sandwich, right, from like Wendy's or like even a chicken sandwich from like a diner or whatever. Like sometimes the tomato kind of f's it up, and I'm just there like, I'm gonna take this out and put my ketchup on the bun and keep it moving. Like I don't know, it depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I feel like Isn't a tomato a fruit?
That's another argument we can get into for another time. There's a lot of like,
but
is it a fruit
I
of
feel
vegetable
like
arguments?
I feel like people like replace the tomato with what they want to be ketchup. So like you put a fresh tomato like, well, no, that's too far gone, too far. I pushed a little too far there. But like you said with the chicken sandwich, like you put a tomato on there because it's supposed to be there, right? Like you would think that it's supposed to be there, but it doesn't taste right. It kind of fucks it up because it's like wet and like sweet, but you want salty. So that's why you give ketchup, because ketchup has a lot of salt and like it has that saltiness that you want. Like I feel like that's why people replace ketchup with a tomato, because they want salt.
I agree.
I think I think that's where it comes in. Like
I overcomplicated that, but that yeah.
Fun facts.
Yeah, fun fact. Fun facts. Ketchup has 180 grams of salt and it's 8% made of salt. We read that like 30 minutes ago. Continue.
Lastly, apple juice in the juice family is trash. Not a fan at all.
I like apple juice. Like when I go to like, them hotel breakfasts that are really, really free. So you're like, yo, screw it. Like I just got to eat this because I ain't trying to go too far. Like apple juice is my go-to. Like I don't know. That tends to taste a little bit better with them dry cardboard tasting waffles you have at the hotel.
That's true. I'm more of an orange juice person myself when I see them continental breakfasts. Even though that shit's straight from concentrate, and it's probably disgusting. But I'm on Ethan's boat here. I don't know. I'm not a big apple juice fan, but for you alcoholics out there like myself, Black Label with apple juice, lit. We can continue.
Good idea. I'm definitely gonna try that.
It's good, bro. I'm telling you. I don't like apple juice, but I like it with Black Label. So
I'll have to try that when we all meet up.
Oof.
Chris, you want to do your 3 or you want me to do my 3? I mean, I like your 3.
I'll do my 3, which I don't even know what my third one is. I thought I just had 2, but we could do 3. First one was I did have 3. First one, how do you feel, and do you feel that Tekashi 6ix9ine should still be a rapper in today's day? I say no. I say he has to go crawl under a rock.
I think he's fine. I honestly think he's fine, bro. Like people, I feel like so there's a documentary on Hulu that I watched.
It points out how big of a piece of shit he is.
No, but like at the end of the day, the driver was the one that snitched before he snitched.
He's the rapper though. The driver's the driver. Okay,
but he snitched.
He not claiming gangs.
Bro,
the driver ain't over here throwing up gang signs.
Yeah, but like, yo, the dude got kidnapped and robbed. Like, y'all not my squad if y'all doing that to me. Like,
he signed up for it himself.
Yeah, but like, I didn't. If I'm in a gang, you're not supposed to rob me. We're robbing other gangs. Like, what is that?
That shit happens all the time, though.
I know, but like, at that point, it's like, all right, somebody else already snitched. They kind of know what's the basis of it, and I'ma just.
So you gonna walk? This is a very fucked up analogy, but you're gonna walk into a strip club that says bikini, and you see a tit. You're gonna go snitch? No, that's what you signed up for. You walked in there. He's a gang member. He walked into that life, and he got fucked over. Like he walked in. He took the choice. You know what I'm saying? He can't turn around.
Yo, but it's the scenario that happened. Like, bro, they're locking me up on things that I knew was going on, but they did it to me. I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, all right, cool, yeah, they robbed me. Like, they try to F my baby moms and F my girl and kill my mom.
I get it.
It's one of those situations that people say they wouldn't do, but would do. Like, when people say
that is true,
outlandish things that you would do for money, and people be like, yo, I never do that. Yo, I'm too hard to do that. I'm like, bro, $1 billion briefcase in front of you, I know you're doing it in a heartbeat. Like, nah. And for the people that know me, they know that scenario that I painted, the $1 billion question. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube because that ain't appropriate on YouTube. But just know there's something that some guys would do that they say they wouldn't do for $1 billion, but if there's a $1 billion briefcase in front of them, they'll do it for like 5 seconds.
And just know, don't put mustard on it.
That's another one. That's
yours. That's yours. But I'm jumping the gun here. All right, what do you think, Ethan? Should 6ix9ine be a rapper, or should he crawl under a rock?
Honestly, I think he should just crawl under a rock. I know he's not because he's probably one of the most popular people because of who he is. But every time a song goes on, I literally skip it. Like I think I might just have to delete all of the 6ix9ine songs I have. I can't play it. Like, it just comes to my head every time. Like really,
Okay. See, I didn't go that far. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do all that. But I understand it. All right. How about my second unpopular opinion is TikTok is not only for sorry about that. My Madden just randomly started up. All right. TikTok is not only for teenagers.
It's not. I mean, the thing with TikTok is like everybody associated with teenagers at first because like everybody used to see, the little cousins on it. Used to be like, TikTok, bro, what? I just get annoyed when I see the same 8 TikToks over and over with the same song, or they take that TikTok and throw it on Instagram. So it's like, why am I going to follow ESPN on TikTok to see the same thing they're going to put anyways on their ESPN Instagram? And I'm seeing it multiple times throughout the day. And I'm just like, all right, bro, like, nah, I'm good. I can't.
True.
I still use it, but I'm not on it as much because I'm like, all right, I'm going to see it on Instagram anyway. So,
All right. Understood. How about you, E?
I agree. I feel like you can at this age it don't matter. Like even older people can watch it, but you won't catch me doing a challenge. That's something
you
I feel like.
want to do a busted challenge for the one time?
You won't.
No.
No?
No.
You ain't for one of those? No?
No. That can stay in the teens. I'm not gonna lie. That's all though. But watching it, no, of course.
All right. I thought that one was going to be a lot more involved, but I guess not.
We're not that old, though. Like, you got to, like, we 40, 30, something. You're like,
But you know, there's kids there's guys in the tournament. What you watching these little girls dance for, bro? It's like, I don't get on TikTok to see girls dance.
yeah, like, I'm not there to watch a 15-year-old do the busted challenge. I'm watching the dudes that are making jokes about life, and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, I think that's the point I'm trying to get to. Like, I feel like once you get on TikTok for like after like a week, it kind of tailors to you and like what you like. So like, you know me, I'm a big guy. I like food. So like, you go on my TikTok, all you see is food. Like, there's people making shit. There's Gordon Ramsay critiquing stuff. Like, that's my TikTok, and that's what it consists of. Versus like, you go to like a 14-year-old's TikTok, and it consists of their peers dancing. So, all right, what's my third unpopular opinion? Can you guys remind me? Because I kind of forgot.
Wow.
Blank.
Yeah, I did blank out too.
Let's come up with one on the fly here. Okay, I got a good one. I don't know, but you guys don't own dogs.
I mean, I owned a dog for like a month, and I had a dog at one point, and then.
Okay, unpopular opinion. You go to a big ass dog park. Should you still pick up your dog's shit? Like open field.
My thing is, do I really know that's my dog unless I see him do it? There's too much around me. Like, I never took my dog to a dog park, but like.
I say this by experience because we got a huge dog park behind me, and it's literally like an acre. And literally, you walk through that like dog park, and there's just shit everywhere. And it's like, I don't even want to go here. Like, I don't even want to come. Like, y'all can't pick up y'all shit. Like, y'all can't pick up your dog shit. Like, and I told you know what I'm saying? I had this conversation with my fiance, and she's like, honestly, Chris, like, you let your dog loose here. He's probably going to shit. Are you going to know who shit that is? And I'm like, honestly, no, but still, there's a hell of a lot of shit out there. I think it should get picked up. All right. Rant over. What do you guys think?
Like I said, if I see my dog do it, I'm going to pick it up. If he come back and I see little dookie flakes by his tail, I'm not going to do it because I'm like, all right, well, there's 10 pounds of crap out here. That looks too big to be yours. But then again, I've seen you do stuff like that. So I don't know if that's yours. So I'm not going to touch it because I'm not going to be out here picking up 8 bags of doo-doo, not knowing which one is yours.
And literally, that's how it could be out there. It's kind of disgusting. So, food for thought if you guys ever own a dog.
Nah, he run in the backyard. I'll know which one is yours.
That's true.
All right, my 3 unpopular opinions. One has to do with The Office because there's people out here that think that The Office is a bad show, and personally, I love The Office. I loved it. And if you say it's a weird show, then I don't know what to tell you.
Show's a weird show. I honestly don't. I don't get The Office. I don't get the. Let's
That's the
reel
thing
that.
with it, though.
Let's reel that back. I don't get the hype behind The Office because it's kind of a really corny show.
It's just a random show. Like it's just like they do stupid things. You got a boss that like is just mad dumb and says everything that you should never say, and like everybody knows, like, all right, my boss is talking like that. That's a little crazy. I would think that you would like it.
But is that all it? Is that all it takes for people to get entertained?
It's a lot of dark humor. Like he makes a lot of racist jokes. He'll make like sexist jokes. I mean, obviously, maybe with this culture now, that show might get canceled within the next like 3 years. But you know.
Okay. I don't know. How do you feel about it, E? Do you like that show?
I personally love this show. And honestly, compared to the other shows I've watched, it's not weird. Because I watched Workaholics and Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Those are probably the weirdest shows I've ever watched.
That's another one too. Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I couldn't get into that show.
That show, I can't get into it. It's just like so corny. Like it's just the jokes are just not there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to like colored people jokes.
I feel like you're used to like those stand-up, used to like Cat Williams and like Eddie Murphy. So
like that kind of
comedy.
Those jokes.
Yeah,
which is probably very, it's probably not good of me, but I just don't. I tried to get into The Office, and I usually get that raunchy like kind of comedy. I just never got into it.
It's slow, like the way they do it. Like you literally just have to
like the
catch it.
first like 5 episodes is kind of like dragging too, to kind of like set the characters, and then after a while you pick up like, okay, this is how this character is. You got to pick up how they are, and then it kind of all connects, and you're like, oh, okay, word.
Okay, so what streaming service is this show on?
It used to be on Netflix. They took it off. I think it's on Peacock now, like one of those new streaming services.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, okay.
That's probably one of the few that have it now.
Wow. All right.
My other one, since we all lived near New York, lived in New York at one point of our lives, or were born in New York, New York is not the place that everybody would love to live in. And everybody, I swear, like TikTok would be like, oh my God, New York is so nice. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And I'm just like, go to my old block and go to that little area at a certain time of night and tell me that again. Or go to like, one of those PJs in Harlem, or even downtown where, like 2 blocks away from MSG, you got like 3 blocks of just straight PJs where there's shootings like every other night there, or stabbings or robbings or all of the above.
I
Your guys'
don't know if you want me to go. Ethan, you can go first.
I completely agree. Like New York is not the place to live in. I mean, you see rats in subways. I mean, the shootings, the stabbings, everything that goes on in New York, and not even just that side. It's too expensive. Like if you're paying for a building, you're paying because you live in Park Ave, or some ridiculousness, and you have like no space.
Just
that's all you're paying for.
Just to live in a shoebox.
Exactly.
Yes.
For $2 million, where you can live in a mansion in Texas for the same amount.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna be kind of the contrary of that. So I feel like New York is a good place to like you gotta, I don't know, you gotta have some sort of profession to live in New York. You can't just live in New York to live in New York. Like you can't be there just because you want to be there. You gotta be there because something's taking you there, and they're gonna compensate you enough to be there. Because like if you just work in a regular job or you trying to make it and you go to New York, you're gonna sink real fast. Because like y'all said, everything's very expensive. Just living is just very expensive. And I feel like it's the same thing on the West Coast too. Like LA's the same way. Like if to those cities, if you're not dragged to them cities by some job or something, you shouldn't be there. Like just frankly, like straight up. Like people, that's very unpopular opinion, but if you don't need to be there, why should you be there? Like why should you have to pay $1,700 for a 400 square foot apartment? Like what?
Yeah, that's that. And this one kind of links back to New York. Personally, unpopular opinion here. Mustard does not belong on hot dogs. I think that shit is trash. Like I would never touch a hot dog with a mustard on it. Like
so
somebody were out here just putting it straight on every hot dog. I'm not eating. I'd rather just starve.
Question though. If I eat it with mustard, do I still get the billion?
Yo. Sure, if that's how you want to rock.
The silence does it for me.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys like mustard on hot dogs. I don't know how y'all rock with it.
I like Dijon mustard on my hot dog. Okay.
I can't even take this question serious now because of you.
Nobody's gonna know what that means unless they know you.
No, only the people that really know me or have gotten asked this question by me will know what that $1 billion question is. So
that is a fact. So
Ethan,
Ethan, you don't like mustard on your hot dog, Ethan?
Nah, that's valid. I can do that. I just can't do relish and all that extra stuff. I can do honey mustard.
I'm sorry, Ethan. You put a mustard on my hot dog, I'm slapping it out your hand and throwing it out the window.
I don't know, dog. I could do relish. I could do like the greens. The green stuff is relish, right? Right.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. There's different types.
And
then you got like the sauerkraut, the white stuff.
Yes.
Like, I could do all that on my hot dog. Like, I could do all that.
Nah, the minute I see a drop of mustard, I'm cutting that part off, and I'm like, nah, y'all can have this back. I don't want this.
That goes back to like the tomato thing. Same concept.
I was saying
you're right.
That tomato and ketchup.
I mean, I don't mind the tomato on a sandwich. It's just personal preference at that point. But mustard, nah.
Nah.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I'll eat the glizzy dry, no pause and all that, but like, I'll eat a hot dog dry, bro. I'm not doing none of that. Pause, like big pause.
Damn, with all the bread and like just in your mouth, just like
yo, you see, like whoa, why do you gotta make the noise and say in your mouth? Like, come on, bro.
I'm just talking about like the dryness of eating a fucking hot dog by itself. Could you imagine just like bread in a hot dog? Like,
I better do
just
that.
Like you chewing, bro. That's a lot of chewing, dog.
I'll do that before I put mustard on it. I'm good.
Yo, why you doing this with your hand, bro?
Cause I gotta make sure I'm clarifying all this. Cause this is big pause conversation here. And then I'm thinking about the hot dog eating contest and them dudes just shoving out. Yeah, like.
It's a little sus, but
we'll leave it there. Where do you guys want to go now? Do you want to go with the highway robbery of the Knicks or NFL free agency?
Brooklyn? So Brooklyn's in the building?
Actually, let's start with Brooklyn right now because I just got a notification that really just pissed me off. So, I got a notification that the Randle travel was right call. NBA confirms this travel call on Julius Randle at the end of the Knicks Nets was the correct call.
Oh.
I played basketball enough to know that once somebody touches the ball, that's green light for me to move with the ball.
That is a fact.
But did he drop it?
Yeah, but the ball moved. Like, you see it in his hand move a little bit. Like, that's losing control because of a block.
Did his feet or the ball go first on the floor? That's the main thing right now. That's the main argument.
Bro,
his feet touched floor.
I don't want to hear it because if it was Kyrie, that would have been tip, and it would have kept going.
Yeah. I'm sure if it was Kyrie, he'd have let the ball go as soon as he touched it. Like, he'd have just, like, done this kind of thing, and it went behind him and out of bounds. And all of a sudden, it's their ball all over again. Like,
so let's break it down a little bit better for the people that don't know what's going on. The Knicks and Nets played yesterday. I wasn't expecting nothing crazy. I'm like, all right, the Knicks are probably going to get washed or keep it decently close because the defense is pretty good. They were down by 18 a few times, 14, and the lead was just jumping up and down. Fourth quarter, the Knicks are just locked in. Julius Randle's hitting shots. RJ's out here bullying people, dogging people, making DeAndre Jordan look like he don't do leg day or nothing, upper body, lower body, none of that. So it starts off in the last, 6 minutes. Joe Harris takes a three. Air ball. They say it's Nets ball. Perfect example. They say it's Nets ball when no one even touched the ball. And he just straight up airballed. They thought he got blocked. Whatever. Next play, Frank Ntilikina. Frank Ntilikina was playing Kyrie tough. And he was getting fouls called on him left, right, center, bro. This dude played 16 minutes and fouled out. The last two fouls got me so tight because DeAndre Jordan was out there dancing bachata with homeboy, as he was screening. Like, you cannot move on the screen, and Frank Ntilikina still gets the foul call. I'm like, wow. Next possession, Kyrie trips on the ball, like on his own feet, and Frank Ntilikina gets a 6 fouled out, and Kyrie Irving takes free throws. I'm like, wow. Cool beans, bro. That's awesome. Then the final seconds of the game, like last minute. Everybody here is accustomed to teams fouling the last minute because, we got to win the game. Let me foul, stop the clock. No, the Knicks were like, Thibodeau said, F all that. We trapping them. They trapped Joe Harris perfectly after they forced a 5-second violation and a jump ball. They said that the ball was out. No, they said it was a foul on R.J. Barrett when R.J. Barrett didn't even touch Joe Harris, and it was all ball. So the Knicks used their challenge at that point. Score a basket, score another basket, and they could tie this game. They inbound to Julius Randle with 5 seconds. Julius Randle comes up with the ball to shoot a 3. Kyrie Irving touches the ball. Randle comes back down and tries to pull up again for a shot. They negate it and said it was a travel. And the NBA today confirms that it was a travel, and all the Knicks fans are like, I looked at the rule book, like, he lost possession as Kyrie Irving touched that ball.
Which he definitely did. I mean,
I
honestly, like, in play, like, that's when I texted you guys. In play, I was like, like, what is Randall doing? Because, like, you look at him, and he looks like, like, something just happened. And, like, if you see it in live motion, it looks like, he fucked up. It looks like he's the one that messed up the play. But, I mean, in slow motion, you could definitely tell that the ball was adjusted in his hand as Kyrie hit it. So, I don't know. A little sus.
The NBA officiating has been so trash this year, bro. And I'm not going to sit here and blame the officiating because, of course, the Knicks did have a few chances to tie the game. People just weren't hitting shots down the stretch. But, the NBA got to do something because if we had a challenge, then we could maybe challenge it and they can maybe reverse that. Or, I mean, obviously, we know that they probably wouldn't have reversed it now because, no, it was a travel. Like,
but how is that a travel, though? Like, what justifies him coming down with the ball? Like, if it got hit in his hand, does he have to drop it on site?
That's what they say, but how many times have you seen this, right, E? Somebody goes up. If anything, it should have been a jump ball because Kyrie Irving was holding the ball as he blocked it, if anything. In my opinion,
I would call it a jump ball more than anything, but the fact that the ref saw that he didn't drop the ball and his feet landed first, they're going to call it travel.
Like, if he would have dropped it at that point, maybe, but either way, they probably would have said it was a double dribble because he picked the ball back up by himself.
Is it because technically he still had possession of the ball?
Yeah.
Even though in the replay, like you said, Chris, you see that he goes up, Kyrie touches it, and the ball moves in his hand a little bit.
Literally, it's like it wasn't the tip. It ends up being like at the palms of his hands. So it's like back here. Like he's holding it like this kind of thing. So I don't know. That's interesting.
At the end of the day, I'm happy. The Knicks were able to compete with Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn needs to go back
I was
get concerned.
That was literally going to be my next comment. I was like, I'm just happy that we're even close to supposedly one of the best teams in basketball or the best team in basketball. Except their bench, but we'll talk about that.
Bench is terrible. I mean, our bench was not too great yesterday, but that bench is terrible.
But that's okay. Our bench is not supposed to be great. We're not
the whole team not supposed to be great. They should have been smacked us up, but we somehow just kept coming back little by little, making it 12, back down by 18, making it down by 9, back down by 15, and like they fought. That's all I could ask for. But The refs were 50% of the reason why we lost. I don't care what anybody says. They screwed us over. And Ethan, I want your take because you were also watching the game. Like, what you think the refs screwed us? Be honest.
The whole fourth quarter, you could just tell that the Nets paid the refs. Like they just wanted them to win. Someone had a wager for Nets money line. I don't know what it was. The last 2 seconds will be controversial all year round. So it just the refs got to do better. This whole entire year they got to do better.
That's a fact.
Do you guys think that the NBA needs to look at this and be like, we got to change the challenge rule and do it like in the NFL where if you get the challenge successfully, you get it back? Or...
You get it back. Why is it not like that? Like, why is it if you win the challenge, shouldn't you still have the ability to challenge? Like,
it was just a test. That was the only reason why. Like, this is their second year doing it, so they haven't gotten like every rule down. But I agree. Like you should have that same NFL rule.
Like if it's just kind of like commonplace. Like all right, like there's a win, there's a lose. So I don't know. But let's move on to NFL, guys. How you guys feel about the NFL things coming on?
It's been crazy.
Free agency.
Just got 2 updates. Tyrod Taylor just signed with the Texans, which I guess they're bracing for Deshaun Watson just in case. And Andy Dalton, Ethan's boy, is on the Bears now for a year.
Yep.
Not the best stuff, but let's talk about the Patriots. Cause I know that was something big that we've been talking about the last 2 days. Yo, these dudes spent $146 million.
Can we justify that my Giants finally got a wide receiver in John Ross? Sorry. Just want to put that out there. Okay?
Anyways, back to
they were looking for a wide receiver, and we got a wide receiver, okay? We lost one of our defensive tackles. We got one back, okay?
Yeah, you guys got.
But let's continue on to the Patriots. Come on, let's.
You guys got Leonard Williams back. John Ross, I'm a little iffy on him. That's just somebody else that's injury riddled. Hopefully, he can stay healthy because I know he's a speed demon, and that's something that the Giants could really use.
Yes.
He just got to stay healthy. That's my main thing with him.
All right, continue on with your Patriots rant. They're gonna suck. They're gonna suck glizzies anyways.
Bro, Chris, are they gonna suck though? Like, let's talk about this, bro.
Yes, Cam Newton is at the helm. They're gonna suck.
All right, let me share screen with y'all. All right, let me pull this out real quick. So, this is the Patriots the last few seasons, right? If you look at the Patriots defensively, right over here, the year before that, they were first in points and first in yards, right? They get a bunch of opt-outs from some of their best defensive pieces, and they still came in 7th and 15th.
I got a better stat for you. How about you pull up the Carolina Panthers when he was at MVP, and let's pull up the years after that. Please.
I got you. Let me shop share screen, and then I'll pull that up.
Oh, I thought this was a website. My bad.
Nah, it was, but I'm gonna have to search up everything right now. Hold up. So yeah, my main thing with that is the reason I bring it up is the defense was good already. They get opt-outs, and now they add Judon and Mills. Like, that team is gonna be disgusting. Here it is. Here's your Panther stats, Chris. Since you wanna
Please, I would just like, this is just curiosity, no sort of like pre-realm of,
So
let's see. So
this was the year
he won it in 15, right?
This was it right here when they lost in the Super Bowl.
All right.
6th in yards and 6th in points.
And then look at that dip.
21, 26, 11. Yeah, but that defense was terrible at that point. They weren't they were more focused on the offense. And the Patriots' offense has gotten better.
You sure it wasn't Cam Newton?
Bro, look at the offensive stats though. They were 10th.
There are 30 teams in the NFL, or 32 teams in the NFL.
Yeah, there was some
being 21st or being 19th isn't great. Being 10th is average.
But that's what I'm saying. That year that the defense was good, then they were 1st in offense and 11th in yards, right? My main thing is the Patriots have the pieces now, so I think Cam Newton should be a little bit better.
He had the pieces in Carolina.
Yeah, they made it to the Super Bowl. What more can you ask for? That's more
1 year! His MVP year. Yeah, they made it to the Super Bowl.
That's all they want, bro.
And that was 6 years ago.
Not every team could be, with Tom Brady winning Super Bowls for them every year. Sometimes you just got to be happy with the one that you get.
See, that defense was nice, okay? The Bucs defense is nice, okay?
Bro, this defense is going to be insane, bro. They're just going to be bringing pieces back. Like, let's put it this way. Last year, they were missing pieces, and that defense was still 7th in points and 15th in yards.
All right.
And the offense was 27th in both categories, points and yards. But the year before that with Tom Brady, they were 7th and 15th. Now they got Janu Smith. They got Hunter Henry. They got
like what?
Aguilar.
Are they going to run like a 2 tight end? Like they're going to run a goal line offense the whole time?
Yeah. The problem was that the tight ends were terrible this year.
All right.
So it upgrades a little bit more to the point of, okay, now we can actually run the things we want to run. We have a respectable receiver in Nelson Aguilar. Not like, oh, my God, we need to double team. Like, you're going to put somebody in Nelson Aguilar. Or like the Jets who decided one-on-one a few times.
according to Philly, he ain't catching these balls like that man was catching babies. But
he was better. He was better on the Raiders though. Like he was pretty decent. I don't know. Like personally, I think
he was.
Sucks this year. Then yeah, we got to kill Cam Newton. Like he's washed. If he sucks,
Did he just say we? He just said we.
Yeah, because then I'll jump on that.
You a Pats fan?
No, I'll jump on the. I'm saying with your guys' take of Cam Newton is washed. Like,
but I thought like the Jets and the Pats were like divisional rivals.
Oh no, I hate the Pats. But I'm saying I think that Cam Newton is not as bad as people paint the picture to be. Like I still think Cam Newton could still be decent.
I am the kid at the football practice telling Cam Newton to his face that he's washed. Okay, no respect.
Like I said, after this season, if Cam Newton does not put it together, I'm going to sit there with you guys and say, okay, he's washed. Last season, I'm not putting full blame on him. Ethan, which side do you want? I want to hear your take on this.
Cam Newton is washed. Just leave it as that. Belichick is trying to revamp this team for him and trying to act like Tom Brady didn't just win a chip without him. So right now, you got to put all the pieces with Cam Newton because he can't throw past 5 yards. And you got to find a way to get an O-line. You have to find everything so you can score because that 27th was not cutting it last year.
Facts. And if he can't throw 5 yards, he can't even run 2. Literally.
Now they got
trips on his own feet. So
it's kind of hard when you got to scramble and do everything yourself.
That's his type of game, though. He painted that picture for himself.
But now he got the blocking tight ends. He's got better receivers to block. Like I said, if this season he sucks, he's washed. I agree with y'all. I'm gonna wait till then. Last season, record? 8-8, maybe at best.
All right.
Because they're gonna beat the Jets twice, maybe, depending on what the Jets do. Quick
segment. We only got 2 minutes.
Word.
Who is your Cinderella March Madness team before it starts?
Ooh.
It starts tomorrow, so.
Tomorrow's the play-ins for those last 16 seeds, right?
Yep. Georgetown. I'm going with Georgetown. Just putting that out there.
I'm a Syracuse fan, but I don't believe in Syracuse that hard. I know they usually get out of the round of 64 and make these crazy stretches every single season, but this year that offense is real bad, so I don't. I'm a pass on that. My Cinderella team is going to be. Let me see. Let me get a. All right, I'm going to go with.
How about you, E?
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. Okay.
Cade Cunningham goes off and just carries them.
All right. What about you, E?
I'm going to say Georgetown, too. Honestly, that's the only games I've been watching lately, and I'm loving how Ewing coaches that team. They smoked the last team.
I was going to say they smoked Creighton. Creighton was, supposedly top of the Big East.
So. They were ranked 17th in the whole nation.
And they whooped up on them. Yeah. Yep. So, I'm going with Georgetown, my soon-to-be alma mater. So, hopefully, we can get that shit down.
Word.
We get a bracket going in the future. You never know.
Let's get the bracket going tonight. I'll set it up.
Let's get the bracket going tonight. What's up?
Say less. Yeah. And then Friday we talk about the things that are going to be going down, and we'll just keep people posted on what's going on when it hits the Sweet 16.
Let's do a little five bracket for our viewers.
Bet. I'm down.
Bet.
All
right, guys.
All right, guys.
I'll see y'all on Reselling 101.
Peace.
Peace.